Last few weeks we've been preparing for all the new folks who have moved in. We had a lot of preparation cleaning up. We've been doing some painting and getting this side ready for Ray and Robin Gonzalez who are moving in. So this last weekend we had 10 new people join us.
My name is John Bauer. I'm originally from the Servant Branch. I'm taking a leave of absence from school to do missionary work for the next 2 years.
I'm Claire Mislevich, and I'm taking 2 years off to do missionary work from the University of Notre Dame.
I'm Melissa Rader. I just graduated from St. Mary's College. I'm also doing missionary work indefinitely.
So I'm Ellen Reed, and I'm a member of the Sisterhood, and I'm going to be living on the south side for the summer.
I'm Michael Coney. I'm originally from New Orleans, and I'm living in Dinkytown right now, and I'm here to help out with the Action Summer and to do missionary work.
I am Angie Haas. I am from Dinkytown.
I'm Ryan Harden. I'm from Indianapolis, and I just got underway a couple days ago.
I'm Colleen Murray. I'm from Dinkytown. I'll be living here this summer working with the action teams.
I'm Elizabeth Grams, and I am from South Bend, Indiana, and I work for communications there. I was sent to Indianapolis this summer by the Sisterhood, along with Chris Veek and Ellen Reed, and by the communications office. I'm going to be working with Joe Gleason on filming everything the missionaries are up to, what's happening in the South Side neighborhood, so that we can share with the rest of the community what we see the Lord doing here.
My name's Joe Gleason. I am from South Bend, Indiana, and I'm a junior at the University of Notre Dame. And this summer, I'm in Indianapolis working with Elizabeth Grams on the video projects here.
I'm Chris Veek, and I'm a member of the Sisterhood, and I work in the Growth Center at Racklin Hall in South Bend. And I'm on assignment from both of those to work as a missionary in Indianapolis and to head the Women's House.
This summer, we are adding even more people to the mix. Instead of 12, there are going to be 22 of us. And we're going to divide that team into two. There's going to be one team that's going to work in the IUPUI neighborhood, and then another team that's going to work down here on the south side.
In the Triangle, there's going to be a lot of focus on two things, housing and people. So we've bought a house. We're going to be renovating that, make that livable real estate where students can join us. And to get that work accomplished, we're having high school students and other folks who are interested in city building efforts through Action to come to the Triangle, work on that house, and we'll be talking to them about the work we're doing and hoping to capture their hearts and their minds as they see what God's accomplishing here. And then in the south side, our schedule is just going to be packed full of mission work.
We're going to be doing more street evangelism, and we hope to go to more neighborhoods too.
There's some neighborhoods pretty close to the south side. Like the south side is just a small part of Indianapolis, and there's a lot more people to talk to. There's a lot more people to meet.
I became a missionary. Let's see, it goes back to when I was reading the book of Acts, even before I joined the People of Praise. I was reading the book of Acts, and I was like, man, that is not the Christianity that I experience. There's all of these miracles going on. There's people running around doing crazy things for the Lord, and that's not what I see going on in my life. So I wanted to change that. And when I saw the People of Praise, I saw folks speaking in tongues and giving prophecies and living in radical Christian community. That was the first thing that hit me about it. And I was like, I want that. And so I joined up, and just as I continued to read the Bible and talk to folks, talk to my friends and the People of Praise, it was just really clear that missionary work was also something that goes on in the book of Acts. And I really wanted to be part of that.
I got this call from Nano, the head of the Sisterhood, and she said, would you like to go to Indianapolis for the summer? Would you think about that? And without thinking about it, I said, I'd love to.
I wanted to become a missionary when I was really little. And when I was, like in first grade, I would knock on doors in my North Minneapolis neighborhood and ask people if they knew Jesus.
Since we gave our life to the Lord, for me at least, this is what we do, is to draw other people to Him. And it's always been my opinion that if you're a comfortable Christian, you're not in a good place. And there's more. There's always more. And this is just another step. And I know the Lord's going to have more after that.
When I think back, it just seems like it's always been a desire of my heart to do this kind of work.
There's something in me that's always wanted to be a missionary. Since I was first baptized in the Holy Spirit, I really wanted to tell other people about the Lord. So I think it was just one of the fruits of the baptism of the Holy Spirit that you just want to see people experience that and have more people come to the Lord for the Lord's sake also. I was just reading something the other day that said, there's nothing that gives more pleasure to God than the conversion of men for whom His every word and every revelation exist. And I want to give pleasure to God, bringing as many people as I can to Him, those for whom He died and spoke His every word and revealed Himself.
I really like meeting new people, so going around and door knocking while it is nerve-wracking, I enjoy meeting new people and learning about them.
Primarily what I do is tell people about the Lord and how to live as part of God's people.
And I'm just excited because I don't really know what's going to happen, where the Lord's going to show up, and that's something to look forward to for me.